The Times says the plight of Charlie Gard has touched the world, and it has. In my view, because this condition is so rare, a very small number of people at any one time suffer from this in the world. And there's no definitive evidence either way that the treatments that are being offered in America will help or harm Charlie Gard. And I think in the absence of evidence either way, the parents should be allowed to try every reasonable measure, that doesn't cause harm to the baby, to prolong their son's life. If there is a bias in this case, it should be on preserving life. I'm not suggesting that the courts or the hospital involved, Great Ormond Street, are uncompassionate. That's clearly not the case. But I think the principle of care for the individual and the rights of the parents to oversee that care, as long as it doesn't produce harm, should be honoured. And they should be allowed some leeway, that's all, in making any attempt to improve the lot of their baby, even if there's only a very slim possibility of success.
I think it's one of those difficult things because no matter how slim the possibility, if you're parents, you're going to cling to absolutely anything you can from that possibility. And you do hear of miracles happening and people who it's thought that, their life is not going to continue, or you turn off the life support and they continue to breathe by themselves. You do hear about that stuff happening, don't you?
You do, and I think until things are, every reasonable chance is exhausted, I don't think the courts or anyone else have the right to take from the parents the opportunity to try what they can. Now, if there's proven harm to be done, then that's different. But one, the drugs that are being tested, the treatments being tested, have never been tested on a case like this. There's an assumption that they might do some good, but they've never been tested. Two, the condition is so very rare. It's hard for anyone, including a hospital, I think, to say definitively this won't help.
Sure, it's just that sort of unknown, but I guess it's tough for, we were saying, the sort of the difference between the sort of heart and the head. You can see the medics as the head and the parents as the heart, really clashing. I mean, hugely clashing over this. It must be really distressing for everyone involved to have to be in court alongside their jobs, or for the parents to be, with Charlie looking after them. It draws it all out, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. But I think we should, be careful about that analogy, because parents will use their heads as well. And these people have been living with this for a long time now. This hasn't occurred over the last 2 weeks. It's only been in the media for that long, but it's been going on for a while. So these people are thinking people from everything I've seen and read. And I just think they shouldn't be robbed of the opportunity to do what they think is best for the child, if there's even a slim chance that it could help.